Good morning, Dylan. It's Kerry here from Pacific Title Lexus Cairns. I would like to say thank you very much for your inquiry today on our 2021 Ford Ranger XL High Rider 4x2, dual cab, white in colour, done 65,000 Ks. So what I would like to do is just make sure I go through the interior, exterior of the motor vehicle as well too. Also through the wheel arches, rims and tyres, through the tray, through the chassis, and then also through the vehicle itself as in features of the vehicle, and also logbooks and service history. So before I do that anyway, Dylan, I'll tell you a little bit more about Pacific Title. As you know, Pacific Title has got two pre-owned yards here in Far North Queensland. The one I'm actually standing at now at the moment is actually at 77 Mulgrove Road. So I'm not too sure if you've been here before, but we're actually in the city of Hearts of Cairns, about 1.45 kilometres away from the city. Our second pre-owned yard, as you probably know, is actually at 235 Mulgrove Road, and that's actually 2 kilometres left on south of Cairns itself. Our next to that is actually our franchise dealership, Toyota and Lexus as well. Service and parts behind that as well too. We actually own opposite lock our four-wheel drive centre as well, just down the road behind the corner. Kroll Motors that does all our pre-inspection for all our pre-owned vehicles we have on the yard, and also Pacific Hino as well too. As you can see in the background there, Dylan, is actually our showroom floor, so it's 2-story. So what I would like to do right now is just get back straight to the Ford Ranger for you and go through the interior and exterior of the motor vehicle and tell you a little bit more about this car. So what I'm going to do right now is just going to go through the engine bay first. So just going through the engine bay, just going to go have a look through the engine bay just to see how clean and tidy that it actually is. Like I said to you, it's been looked after really well, kept in really great condition. It's got all the service history to back it up as well too. Just going to go down to the front bar right here. Checking the front bar on it. Also back up onto the bonnet just to make sure there's no chips or cracks or in the paint or any in the windscreen as well itself. As you can see, that there is water here. It was actually raining last night. I'm just showing you that the water is actually beating on the bonnet itself. Up onto the windscreen. And then what I'm going to do now is just going to step back here, Dylan, and just going down on the left side here and just checking the paint just to make sure there's no imperfections in the paint itself. Fantastic. That paint's in great condition. I'm just going to go to the end of the cab, and then what I'm going to do is just going to get to the camera and take it up onto the roof of the vehicle. Fantastic. That's in great condition. Just a little bit of marks here, as you can see. A couple on the back here as well too, Dylan. Up onto the roof. Go across the top of the roof as well itself. Fantastic. Back down through the front wheel arch here, just to see how clean and tidy actually underneath there. Checking the tyres, got plenty of tread on those tyres, 99% of them. It's got the Goodyear all-terrains on it, Wranglers. Got the nice set of alloys that'll set the car off as well too. Just going through the passenger side door trim. Just going through that, checking that out. You've got your pockets as well too. Down onto the kick pedal, you do find a lot of wear and tear on this, but this is actually not too bad. It's actually pretty good. Vinyl floor up through the dash, across the top of the dash there, back through the driver's side seat, and make my way camera across to the passenger side seat. So just give me a look, so let's make sure there's no wear and tear on there. You also got your logbooks, your service history, and your key there as well. Is there actually a spare key there as well too, Dylan? Working my way through to the passenger side door now. Fantastic. Got the tow bar tongue there as well. We take it off the vehicle just in case somebody nicks it or steals the vehicle. So not the vehicle, but the tow bar tongue. Going through the chassis now, just going to go through the chassis just to give you a look how clean and tidy underneath there is actually. Fantastic. Checking out the tyres on it. Got, like I said, it's got plenty of tread on the tyre, about 99% tread on the tyres. The rims, to make sure there's no gutter rash on the rims. Up onto the tray. There's a bit of scuff marks in the tray and that, but as you know, as a pre-owned vehicle with the tray, of course you're going to have a little few scuff marks. Got the ladder racks on behind there as well too. Down through the tow bar hitch. Fantastic. Checking the spare out as well too. Okay, looking down driver's side now, just making my way down to the driver's side. Go through the chassis first. I'll stop there, go back and check on the tyres. Plenty of tread on the tyres. Like I said, they're all exactly the same tyre. And then what I'm going to do right now, just going to step back a little bit and checking down the driver's side and just go down the camera. Fantastic, that paint's in great condition, as you can see by the camera. What I'm going to do right now, just going to go through the front wheel arch on the driver's side. Fantastic, checking the tyres out again. Plenty of tread, no gutter rash on those rims. All right, just going to open up the passenger rear door here on the driver's side. Just checking the trim, down onto the kick panel. A couple little scuff marks there that I can show you. Up onto the back of the seat. All right, main part is actually going through the driver's side now. So just checking if there's any wear and tear on the trim, because you're actually in this side 24/7 more than any other side of the vehicle. Checking the pockets, all through down to the kick panel, back up through the dash, across the top of the dash there, through the passenger side seat, and then back over to the driver's side seat now. Okay, there's no wear and tear on those seats as I can see. A couple of little dirty marks that I noticed that's there as well, but that could be clean. I'm just going to jump inside the vehicle now, put the camera, as in the video, straight on the display unit, put the key in, start the vehicle up. Okay, just going to look at there. Like I said, it's got 67,646 on the clock. Just before I go away from the steering wheel, just want to make sure I go around the steering wheel itself, just to make sure there's no blemishes on the steering wheel. Fantastic, looks good. As you can see, you've got your home button here now that's actually go through your screen. And then you've got your Bluetooth, your voice recognition as well too, and your mute button. You've got your volume controls up here with your music. And on the right side of your steering wheel, you've got your cruise control and everything as well too. On this little part here, it's got your lane departure that's actually set up onto your blinkers. And then you've got on that side, you've got your central locking on your doors as well too. So that's basically driver's side and passenger as well too. Just going to go through the audio sound system now with you. As you can see, got a good display unit on it as well too. Also, you get your air conditioning underneath there, changing your climate control, as in just adjusting it from cold to hot as well. Just below that there, you've got your 12-volt system and your USB point. There's two parts down there. Also, you've got your traction control button, then you've got your transmission gearbox here. Cup holders underneath there, center consoles, two parts to it, your coin box, and another department there as well too. Okay, all right, last and least is actually the service history. So let's go back through the service history with you and showing you all about the vehicle itself, how it's been looked after. You got there at 17,000 Ks, at 39,000 Ks as well too. If I can get my name. 51,000 Ks, and then over at 67,000 Ks there as well too. So you can see that's the last service that's been done to it. That's coming to the end of the video there, Dylan. I'd like to say thank you very much for your inquiry today. If there is any other questions that you would like me to answer, please do not hesitate to give me a call. But hopefully we can make you a proud owner of this 21 Ford Ranger High Rider 4x2 dual cab white in color. Thank you.